efficient any ball game in the NBA?
You know what? I wasn't even aware of my efficiency. You know, I was just out there, you know, keeping the spacing, doing everything I was supposed to do prior to getting out there and actually, you know, competing. Stuck with the schemes, and I just happened to fall that way. But I mean, it's a battle going against Hibbert and West like that. It was tough, but I just, you know, I happened to be in the right place at the right time.
You're a very even-keeled guy, hardly never smiles, but this has to make you feel a little bit happy, you know, to be this efficient in the ball game, especially with the team pulling off that 1 point win.
Yeah, but this is just one game, man. We got a whole series to go, and it ain't gonna be easy. I mean, just listen to what all these guys have been talking about, especially, you know, being the defending champs, and listen to every word they talk about, especially when they say, you know, winning a championship's not easy, and they're not going to go down without a fight. So just got to be prepared and be ready for the next one.
How exciting was it to be just part of such a tight win where so many guys are making clutch baskets, especially down towards the stretch?
I mean, these guys, they know what it takes, and for me to be a part of it and actually see, you know, the focus and the mentality that everybody has, you know, it just fits for me as well.
You've been with L now for a few months since January. Things that he does on the court sometimes, it ever seems to amaze you.
I'm amazed every time I see him play. And, you know, being on the receiving end of the passes he makes, it's crazy. And how strong he is, it's just phenomenal to see that, and like everybody said, being witness.
There's any doubt that he was going to just take it to the hole right there at the end?
Nope. There you go.
Chris, was it just a matter of you gaining confidence tonight? We saw the sweeping hook you had. I mean, is that just you gaining more confidence taking a shot like that? Or?
You know what? I think that was the 6th hook I've taken in my career. I mean, it was there. We've worked on it. You know, since I've been here, they've been trying to get me to do hook shots in the paint. So, you know, Hibbert didn't go for the fake, and I just drove to the basket. He challenged, and you know, I just stuck with it and just kept on competing, and really didn't know that I was out there, you know, being as efficient as I was. But it just felt great with the fans yelling and screaming.
I know the task is not complete, but how much fun have you been having, you know, thus far with this team since January?
Say again?
I know the fun is not over, but how much fun have you been having with this team thus far since you've been here?
Oh man, it's so much fun. I mean, it's easy. Well, you know, competing against the Indiana Pacers ain't easy, but you know, being out there with Wade and LeBron and all the shooters and even me and CB out there in the mix together, you know, it just spreads the floor so well. Has so many options to make, and you know, if they're sticking on to the 3-point shooters, of course, I'm going to be open because Hibbert's going to come in and try to block shots and defend the basket. So I have to be efficient.
Chris, how much fun did you have with Shaq on the TNT set right here?
Birdman. You know what? He started a trend, and every time someone sees me in the street or at a restaurant or something, it's always Birdman. So you know, I'm having a good time out there with Shaq and Chuck and Kenny.
How'd you keep the hair like that, putting that headset on? It didn't bother it.
Man,
Didn't bother it.
no,
Top secret?
yeah.
Did you guys see something in their film that would open those opportunities for you guys on the baseline? You had a bunch of dunks.
Well, of course. You know, we exploited it, and that was our preparation going into the game is floor spacing.
How do you feel you're getting more and more involved defensively and offensively in this team?
More involved?
Yeah, more involved. Like you're making more points. You're being more aggressive defensively. Like, you're making more names.
Well, that's what I do is defense, and I just got my hands ready for whenever the ball comes my way. And you know, like I said, with those kind of 3-point shooters, you know, it's going to leave the paint wide open.
There were a lot of fouls called in this game. Maybe you've seen the game, so how he contested the ref making this really
Playoffs. Ain't nothing easy.
Appreciate it, man. Thanks.
You got it.
Birdman, usually